Welcome to episode 3 of the Content Bag. I'm your host, Joy, and today we're talking to Marguerite Wright, wellness advocate and spa owner. Hope you enjoy this episode.
From the south suburbs of Chicago. I actually live in the Dixmoor Harvey area, and I have a wellness spa in downtown Homewood. So I've been there for like a year. It was a year in May, but I've actually been into holistic health and massage therapy for years. I opened my first spa back in 2017, and I've been doing that ever since, and just trying to grow the business and expand and get the word out there that I have this service available. So, yeah.
I'm from the south suburbs, so I love the Homewood area as well. But Marguerite, I am so happy to have you here first off. So to start, I wanted to ask you what are some tips that you would give to upcoming wellness professionals who want to open their own business? They want to come out of, not just working for others, but having their own in this industry.
Oh, that's a great question. I would say you have to be passionate. When you're dealing with wellness, you have to be passionate because, to be honest with you, you know how people are today. They're into making money, they're into looking good on the outside, but jacked up on the inside. So we really have to go get out here and try and help people to realize they need to take a look at their health. That's number one, because a lot of times my experience has been, I'm giving people great information. I'm letting them know, you need to know your blood type and different things. And people, oh, yeah, that's great. That's good. I'll get back to you. And of course, they never do a lot of times. So it's kind of disappointing on that end, but you can't give up because I feel like there's somebody out here that needs what you got. And since I've been doing massage, of course, people love massage. They love, to feel better. If they get a crook in their neck or some urgent thing like that, oh, they're going to come in and get their massage. But I use that platform to, even share other wellness information. So a lot of times people will come to me and say, wow, I never learned so much while getting a massage.
Thank you for that because a lot of times, like, people really don't reinforce that, you have to have passion when you're doing things, especially as a wellness professional. Like, things go up and down. So, Marguerite, I wanted to ask you now, what are some of the services that you offer? Because I heard something about a bioscan and I've never really heard anything like that. So I'm really intrigued to know, like, what is a bioscan? What is it beneficial for? And, what other services that you have as well?
This is something that I'm really, really excited about. And that's why I'm so happy that you had me on your podcast because I believe people really need to know about this bioscan. It's a very simple device. And that's why I think I don't even know what people think, but it's so simple, but it reads your body. It's through energy. So when you touch this rod and you hold on it's less than 2 minutes, it'll be a scan on my computer. It'll tell you about your heart, your brain, your kidneys, your liver, your deficiencies, all type of information, all in within those 2 minutes. It will download a full report. And people are just amazed that it can do that. But somebody pointed it out, and I like this description. We have watches that we wear every day now that tells us how many steps we took, tell us how well we sleep at night. So it's the same concept. It picks up through the energy in your body, and the computer is able to give all this detailed information. It's like magnetic or biotechnology, where the energy in your body lines up with the reading. And it was developed in Asia. It's been around for years, but that's the best way I can explain it is through energy. They said that many years back, Einstein said energy medicine was going to be the future of medicine. And this I can see because even though it's quick and easy, like for example, I can give you some examples. I read a lady one time, and it goes into your female health. And so it says, okay, it goes in a level of balance. So basically, green is good, everything is in balance. Blue, you're slightly out of range. yellow and red, we want to really look at those areas and find out what's going on and try to improve those areas, which you can do. So one lady was reading, saw her reading, and it said something about she had cysts in her ovary. It was reading that as blue or yellow. And she said, that's interesting. She said, I had this condition many years ago where I did have a cyst on my ovary, but that was long ago. I don't know if she had her ovaries removed or whatever. But since this thing reads you at the cellular level, you could have had a full hysterectomy and it would still pick up those certain cells in your body and tell you that you had cysts. So that's how detailed it reads the body.
When you have received your first scan, like what was your reaction to it? And to this day, like have you seen improvements like from yourself from the treatment?
People to take advantage of it because I could even say for myself, the first time I got one, I was like, whoa, I saw the heart, my brain, different things, and I saw, more yellow than I was expecting. But it encouraged me because I believe, you can always reverse things. So I started cleansing. I did a detox. I changed the way I ate. I was doing exercising more and everything. Then about a year later, I did see improvement in my skin. I didn't see as much yellow and some things changed. Some things I'm still working on because by it reading you at the cellular level, it's reading like the last 20 years of your life. I don't know exactly, but I know it's been around many years. I was introduced to it from a naturopathic doctor, Dr. Eric Prince, and his fiancee Sharon. They had this device and exposed it to our organization. I'm with a company called Akana, and we took on this device. We took classes to become wellness coaches, and we all been using this tool ever since. That's been about 3 years now. Yes, I was very excited to be. Actually, they approached me because they saw I had a good score, good reading in my business. You know, Nowadays with the internet, it don't take much for people to go and give you a bad review or, go on your Yelp and different things. But I had good reviews and A1, top rating. So I was able to be a part of the Better Business Bureau. And with that, they are helping um people find out about businesses like myself.
I don't want to hold you too long, Marguerite, but I do want to ask how can a business owner, you know, learn resilience when a rare bad review comes? And what are some things that they can do to, cushion that?
You go to my website and you click on the little logo, then you can go to my Better Business Bureau page and actually give me a rating and that type of thing. But I find just my personal experience, my best ratings comes through Google. Because especially being a massage therapist, people are every day get on their phone looking for massage. And people definitely go back and rate you after they had their massage.
So when that review comes, or just anything that was just not in our liking as a business owner, like what do you tell yourself, like in your heart? Like what do you hold in your heart towards that and situations like that?
Passionate at what I do because as a massage therapist, you care about people. You want them to feel better. You want them to enjoy the experience. So, when I first started off, and sometimes I still do, I run a group bond promotional. So I had a few people going there, and I realized you're gonna have people that just gonna have, things to say, no matter how well you provide a service to people, there are gonna be certain ones who go on your Groupon and say, she didn't give me enough pressure, or she took so long to come to the door, things like that. And I just really, the first time it happened to me, I was really thrown off. And my son was there. He's like, Ma, look at all the good ratings you got. Don't worry. He said, you're going to have haters. And I was like, you know what? He's right. Why am I getting upset over one bad review when I got all these good reviews? So, yeah, I did experience that.
Yeah, I remember when I released my first ebook, it was someone who commented, "Oh, I thought that the ebook would be longer when there's an exact listing of how many pages were in the ebook." And on Etsy and a lot of platforms, like you can't delete the bad reviews just like you can't delete the good reviews. So I had to just kind of tell myself like, okay, this is this person's experience. I went ahead and corrected it in the comments and everything, and just letting my work show for it.
I can't believe this person said that to me, especially that's something like she took too long to walk to the door. Now, how can you correct that? But run to the door the next time.
I was talking to another wellness professional, and they had said that they feel like during the wintertime months that things like massages and bioscans and things like that, people are getting that less. And I had kind of argued, I feel like people get that even more or maybe just as much as summertime, because during the wintertime a lot of people are focusing on, they call it the rebrand, or like, just getting cute for summer basically.
For some reason, like, okay, we're gonna have the Christmas season and the Black Friday and everything's rolling around. So people might buy services and get stressed out and need a massage. But then they're gonna be buying a lot of gifts. And that's gonna be the people rushing in to see me around, December, January, February. And then February kicks in Valentine's Day all the way up to Mother's Day. That's what seemed like it was busy for me. And then after Mother's Day, sometime it drops down. Yeah. Yeah. And what's interesting with the body contouring, and because I'm starting to do more body contouring and post-op massage. And I found out there's a season for surgeries where women like to go get their surgeries more right before summer.
So if someone is experiencing a slow season and this is their only form of like, income, what would you tell them? Like how can they keep on going, keep their business still intact through times of low booking numbers, times of just low engagement on their profiles, just times where the money is just not coming in like how it usually was in previous months? Like what would you tell them?
Found you have to even a business person in general, you have to be able to pivot. If it's slow at the body contouring, maybe it might be busy for prenatal, run some prenatal deals, or you offer massage, but we got the bioscan, so it's slow with massage. Let me start promoting my bioscan. Not that many people hitting up on the bioscan. Let me let them know that, hey, do you know your blood type? Maybe we can get you on a healthy program. I have to try different things all the time to see what's going to be the most popular. Like this are a blessing because, you can get onto a podcast or talk to, you got all these influencers nowadays. All they have to do is make one mention on their TikTok or whatever. You never know where that would lead you. I saw you on Instagram, to be honest, and I'm like, I'm hitting her up. I hope she see my little message. Yeah, it worked out perfect. So yeah, that's one thing I have to say for everybody out here. Look, sometimes your blessing is right there in front of your eyes. You just gotta, reach out and ask the person. Like, it could be an influencer, a podcaster, or anybody. You never know. So you got to give it a try. And that's what I've been learning with my business. Try it. Just give it a try. I had to say I did start my business while still working at other spots downtown. And then I said, let me find myself a little, spot to work and offer my services. And it grew into a full-time business. So you could do it. And I do invite people to come in if you need a massage. I specialize in therapeutic massage that could be from recent surgery from knee replacement on up to the post-op surgery from the BBLs, tummy tucks, liposuction. I do prenatal massage and just people who got a crook in the neck. Just come on through. I have the health products and I have the bioscan. Guys, you have got to try this bioscan. And I can also help you find out your blood type because we are learning there's different foods for your blood type. One person's blood type could be, the food could be healthy for that blood type and poison for another blood type. So it's very important to know your blood type. I'd heard it for a while. And I heard it's good to know your blood type, but then when someone told me certain foods are like poison to you based on your blood type, it started to make sense to me because you know what? Think about people. How is it like, especially in our communities, so many people have diabetes and high blood pressure and all these illnesses going on. It's got to be a connection. We got to dig to the root of the issues. And that's why tools like knowing your blood type, getting the bioscan, getting on a healthy program can make all the difference. Right on 2023 Ridge Road. I'm actually inside of Body Contouring Spa. It's a beautiful spa on Ridge Road. So definitely come check us out. Thank you.